Let's kick it off, y'all. It's that time again. The new stage is now set, so let the party begin. Everybody knows the name of the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go Cowboys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cowboys Fan Show, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports. Zach, the voice, Anaya, alongside Tyler T.O. Ortega. Tyler, can you believe that we are a quarter of the way through the NFL season already?
Can't believe it. It just flew right by, Zach.
And it seems to be going by a little bit slower without Tony Romo and Dez Bryant in there for the Cowboys. We could have used their assistance in this game against New Orleans Saints this week.
Absolutely. We can use them the rest of the season, honestly.
Maybe even defensively here. Early on in the game, Breeze puts one right into the defense's arms, and they cannot hold on to it.
Yeah, and those plays are huge. When you go up against a veteran quarterback like Drew Brees, you have to capitalize on those opportunities. Otherwise, we'll see what happens when he gets a second chance.
Leads to a trifecta of big plays for Drew Brees, starting with this one here. To Snead down the left side. A sneaky one, that Snead, as he gets knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, and Snead was all over the place on Sunday night. The Cowboys just could not find him to keep a blanket on him.
Brees down to Watson now. Those big boys in the middle getting it done for the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, Watson, just a big physical tight end out there, able to go over the middle and occasionally punish linebackers like we see right here on Sean Lee.
I mean, the lights are on and nobody's home for Sean Lee. Big hit. He's still in the game right here. Linebackers all bite on Brees rolling out to the left side, and he finds Hill wide open in the corner of the end zone. I'd give him a 3 on the spike.
Yeah, and on that big hit, Sean Lee actually ended up sustaining a concussion, so he would leave the game later on.
And here we go. Whedon to Beasley in the big easy down the left side, getting the first down, going down. Obvious face mask on that play. Just a nonchalant throw of the flag by the ref. There you go.
And a big play there by Cole Beasley, able to get some yards after the catch there.
And Randall going up on a Sunday. A fumble called on the field, but the smallest of margins, all turnovers are reviewed. He gets into the end zone just by the skin of his teeth and the front of the ball, and playing the Patriots next week with those deflated footballs, that actually wouldn't have actually got into the end zone. So.
Yeah, and on that carry there, Joseph Randall did lose the favorability of the coaching staff. So looking like we might be having Terry McFadden as a starter.
Moving into the third quarter here, Dunbar, look at this, snapping that left knee. Oh, that hurts to watch.
It makes me sick to my stomach every single time. It ended up being a torn ACL, torn MCL. He's done for the season, ladies and gentlemen.
The injury bug continuing to strike for the Cowboys. And this punt on the way. Beasley calls for the fair catch right around the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
To the play.
Big flag here on the Cowboys. Ends up moving the Saints 5 yards closer, which actually puts them in field goal position. Now they knot it up.
Tucker nails that 51-yard field goal. He's a first-year player there for the Saints, nailing a big field goal.
Yeah, that's huge. In a weekend where we saw plenty of missed field goals, that's big for a rookie.
And moving on to the fourth quarter here, Whedon stepping back, pressure coming from all around him, and he just hits the deck. No face mask called on that play. That was obvious from here.
Yeah, interesting call, but then again, the refs, they have a million other things to look at. Can't really blame it on them.
Breeze, Robinson dumping it off down the right side, getting the first down and getting out of bounds. That was a 4th-and-1 play, and there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, the Cowboys defense just really couldn't get it together.
And Ingram, former Heisman Trophy winner, getting the first down inside the 10-yard line for the Saints.
Yeah, and Mark Ingram channeling his Alabama days, just running through the first and second line, forcing the secondary to bring him down.
And he does it again here inside the 10, rushing up the gut, touchdown Saints. And they'll take the lead here halfway through the fourth quarter.
Yeah, as we said, Mark Ingram just bowling over people. It's ridiculous. I think that I would say that's probably the best back-to-back runs he's had since he's been in the league.
Close play right there. Either way, 20-13 in favor of the Saints. And here we go, Whedon turning it on for the Cowboys. I'm telling you, man, this guy is going to be something special. Dump off to Williams, getting the first down and getting out of bounds. Smart play.
Yeah, T. Will, not necessarily a veteran receiver by any means, but a smart move there, stopping the clock.
And Whedon to Witten, down the right side, inside the 40-yard line. Do you think Romo gets jealous of Whedon passing to Witten?
I don't think so. I mean,
that's my boy.
If anybody had Witten on their team, of course they'd be passing to him.
And now Whedon to Beasley, up the middle of the field, another first down inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you like to see from the Cowboys, getting the ball more downfield. That's what they didn't do last week against the Falcons. So, showing a little bit of bright spot for the future.
Fourth down play, Whedon to Williams, touchdown Cowboys. That was a fourth down play, Tyler.
Yeah, before this play, I said a prayer, and I prayed and I said, please, please let us make a touchdown. Just happened to be Terrence Williams, who's also on my fantasy team.
Well, your prayers work. We're playing the Saints too, man. That's a powerful prayer. But one thing that the Saints have, they have a number 9 starting at quarterback. They have Drew Brees. Jerry Jones is happy with that one, which means someone wasn't happy. Not a very happy man up there. Brees, stepping back, has all the time in the world. When you give a great quarterback that much time, he will find somebody.
Oh yeah, and we're going to see it all along this last drive. Brees just picks the Cowboys defense apart. It's not even fair.
And this one, with 30 seconds to go in the game, inside the 20-yard line. 21 seconds, clock ticking down, stops at 20, and there he is. There's Hawker. This is his first year in the NFL. I don't think he knows the rules yet, because if you hit the left upright, it doesn't count.
Yeah, that ball's got to go in. And, the Cowboys, they had plenty of chances to win this game here.
18 missed field goals across the NFL this week. 18.
Yeah, it seems like that new extra point rule is working out.
Yeah.
Making the games a little more competitive, a little more entertaining.
And here we go. We are going to move into overtime after that missed field goal, Tyler. An interesting side note, this is the fastest overtime in NFL regular season history because of Mr. Drew Brees. And right here, stepping back down the right side, pass wide open, one man to beat, and he is off to the races, Tyler. Touchdown, Saints win, improved to 1-3. The Cowboys dropped to 2-2 after a 2-0 start, and you can see that defense couldn't handle the Saints. They went up against one of the greatest of his generation this week, and they get to go up against the greatest of all time next week in Tom Brady.
Arguably.
No, not arguably. Greatest of all time. We'll take a break, and we will be back with segment number 2 here on the Cowboys Fan Show, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. Don't go anywhere.